This magical glowing mixture is very strange because it handles like pizza dough, but the instant you stop moving, it liquefies and melts into a glowing goo. Started by grabbing a big bag of potatoes and washing the outside so they're all nice and clean. Now we need to chop these up into the smallest pieces possible. When you've got your potatoes reduced to tiny bits, slide them all into a large mixing bowl and pour in enough hot water to cover them completely. Now let's grab a strainer so we can separate the potato water from the chunks. After about 10 minutes, you can see a strange white layer appears at the bottom of the bowl. The goop is a little bit dirty, so to clean it, let's mix in a bit of fresh water and pour it into a tall, thin container like a glass or a jar. When the lid is on tight, let's just shake it all up again, then let it sit for another 10 minutes. If we quickly dump out the water, it takes most of the impurities with it, leaving us with a very clean and magical substance. Now if this goo is left out for a day or two, you can see it'll crumble into a powder without much effort at all. And that's exactly what we need to take this to the next level and add the glow. Now let's go ahead and put a few spoonfuls of our magical white powder in a bowl. Then try mixing in small amounts of tonic water to see what happens. With a little patience, everything should combine and behave exactly the way it did before. And it looks and feels a lot like pizza dough as long as we move it around constantly. If you pause for just a second though, the dough collapses into a glowing goo and slimes down between your fingers.